They call me the mountain doctor who still brews his own tea. I was born in the United States, trained in its hospitals, where heart surgery meant cold lights, long hours, and miracles measured in millimeters. But I chose to live in Japan, where health is not just a matter of technique, but of rhythm, where the wisdom of the old is not discarded, but passed down like heirloom seeds. Over the last 40 years, I've worked with the sharpest minds in cardiology, from top American institutions to quietly brilliant surgeons in Kyoto. I've assisted in open-heart surgeries. I've held beating hearts in my hands. I've watched life return with a pulse. But among all the knowledge, equipment, and protocols, one thing has remained constant in the heart of every great surgeon I've worked with: discipline. Discipline not only in the operating room, but at the dinner table. And there's one food, one simple, powerful, humble food that I've seen eaten more consistently than any pill, any powder, or any supplement. And I eat it every single day. Let me tell you what it is and why I believe it may be the best daily habit you can adopt to protect your heart, extend your life, and sharpen your mind. But first, a story. The surgeon who never looked tired. His name was Dr. Furuya. He was 82 when I first met him, retired from surgery, but still giving lectures at a university in Osaka. His posture was straight, his voice steady, and his mind razor sharp. He had performed more than 2,000 heart surgeries in his lifetime. When I asked him the secret to his longevity, I expected a discussion about meditation or genetic testing or precision medicine. Instead, he smiled and said, "I eat natto every morning. For 60 years. Natto fermented soybeans, pungent and sticky, are a staple in many Japanese homes. But to most outsiders, it's an acquired taste." Dr. Furuya explained, "I don't eat it because it tastes good. I eat it because it keeps me alive." He wasn't exaggerating. Natto contains a unique enzyme called nattokinase, which has been shown to naturally dissolve blood clots, reduce blood pressure, and improve circulation. In Japan, we say, "Your blood is your river of life." And natto keeps that river flowing. What makes natto a heart superfood? Let's break it down. 1. Nattokinase, the natural clot buster. Nattokinase is a proteolytic enzyme found only in natto. It has the ability to break down fibrin, the protein responsible for blood clots. Blood clots are a leading cause of heart attacks and strokes, especially in seniors. Unlike pharmaceutical blood thinners, nattokinase works gently, without the side effects of bruising, bleeding, or stomach upset. Scientific evidence. A 2008 study published in Nutrition Research found that nattokinase significantly reduced blood pressure in hypertensive patients after 8 weeks. Another study in Scientific Reports showed that it reduced clot formation and improved circulation in elderly adults. 2. Vitamin K2, -7 Malawian kwaches, the artery shield. Natto is the richest known dietary source of vitamin K2, particularly the -7 Malawian kwaches form. Vitamin K2 directs calcium into the bones and away from the arteries, preventing the calcification that leads to arterial stiffness, high blood pressure, and heart failure. Scientific evidence. A 10-year study in the Journal of Nutrition found that people with high K2 intake had a 50% lower risk of arterial calcification and coronary heart disease. 3. Probiotics, the gut-heart connection. A healthy gut microbiome is now linked to lower inflammation, better blood sugar regulation, and even improved cholesterol levels. Natto contains Bacillus subtilis, a beneficial probiotic that supports digestion, immune function, and inflammation control. Heart disease isn't just a vascular problem. It's an inflammatory disease. And gut health plays a central role. How I eat natto every morning. I've had it hundreds of different ways over the years. But here's my simple, daily recipe. 1 pack of organic natto, about 50 g. 1 teaspoon of mustard, Japanese karishire. A splash of tamari or low-sodium soy sauce. Chopped scallions or grated daikon for added flavor. Sometimes a raw egg yolk, stirred in gently. Served over a small bowl of warm brown rice. I eat it slowly, with gratitude, and always with green tea. If you're new to natto, I recommend trying it cold first, mixing well to activate the enzymes, at least 50 times. Pairing it with something familiar like rice or avocado toast. It may take time, but once your body feels the effect, the taste will follow. What I've seen in my patients. Over the decades, I've recommended natto to hundreds of patients, especially those over 60, those with mild hypertension, or a family history of stroke. What I've witnessed: improved blood pressure within 68 weeks, better energy in the mornings, fewer episodes of chest tightness or poor circulation, more stable cholesterol levels, better digestion and reduced bloating. One of my patients, a 74-year-old woman named Michiko, told me, "I don't understand the science, but since I started eating natto, I stopped fearing my heart." That, to me, is everything. What if you don't like natto? I understand. The texture, smell, and taste can be challenging at first, but there are alternatives. Natto kinase supplements, usually in 100,200 milligrams capsules. K2-7 Malawian Kwacha supplements derived from natto or chickpeas. Fermented soy alternatives like tempeh, lower in natto kinase, but still beneficial. Add natto to miso soup or omelets to dilute the flavor. But as Dr. Furuya once said, you don't have to like it. You have to respect it. The bigger lesson: it's not just what you eat, it's what you do daily. Natto is powerful, but it's not magic. What matters most is consistency. Whether it's natto, leafy greens, or morning walks, what we do every day builds or breaks the foundation of our health. Dr. Furuya didn't live into his 90s because of natto alone. He also walked after dinner. He slept early. He avoided excess. He forgave people. He smiled. Natto was one piece of a much deeper puzzle. But what a powerful piece it is. In summary, why I eat natto daily. Let's review what makes natto one of the best daily heart foods on earth. Natto kinase breaks down blood clots, reducing heart attack and stroke risk. Vitamin K2, -7 Malawian Kwachas, prevents arterial calcification. Probiotics support gut health, lowering inflammation and improving blood sugar. Rich in protein and fiber, with minimal fat and zero sugar. Inexpensive, accessible, and traditionally proven for over 1,000 years in Japan. And all of this is backed by peer-reviewed science, not superstition. Final words from Dr. Raymond Kondo. I've lived long enough to know that health is not an accident. It's the result of quiet, steady, intentional choices. Natto isn't glamorous. It isn't advertised on television. It doesn't come with a celebrity endorsement. But in the hands of elders, heart surgeons, monks, and farmers alike, it has preserved health for generations. I eat it every day, and if you care about your heart, I recommend you do too. If this story gave you something valuable, something worth chewing on, please like this video, comment with your thoughts or your experience with natto, and subscribe for more grounded, time-tested health wisdom from a doctor who still believes that food is the first and sometimes the best medicine.